Hi guys, I am back. Welcome back. I want to do 3 looks with the Bella Beaute Bar Pastel Garden palette. Pastel Garden. I'm sorry, Pastel Garden palette. If you're hearing little tip taps on the floor, my dog is in here with me, and she likes to just like wander around while I'm doing my makeup. Um, okay, so most of you have probably already seen the palette, but if you haven't, this is the outer packaging. It is this beautiful light purple faux leather. Um, it's gorgeous. It's such a luxe palette, like packaging. And then the palette itself is absolutely stunning. Like, first of all, those oranges, like I can't even handle it. Ugh. I love me an orange eyeshadow. Okay, anyway, I am wearing this like seafoamy green color, minty green color today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to let that inspire me or if I'm going to try to do a bunch of different colors. Like even this shade right here, like it has such a pink shift like in person. It's not really showing up on camera too well, but I can't wait to try this. I can't wait to try this out. So I'm going to be doing 3 looks. This will be obviously look number 1. So let's get into it. All right, I am back and I have primed with my P. Louise base. This is the shade Rumor 1. It's one of their lightest. Um, I'm still unsure of what I want to do, but I think I have a little idea. I do love pink and green together, and there's this really beautiful shade called Green Wizard, which is right here. I'm blocking it, of course. And it has like, I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try to get it in focus. It has like a pink shift to it. So I'm thinking what I want to do. It's probably going to be very simple, honestly. But I like to throw a simple look in there because not everyone has like an hour or more to like sit down and do their makeup. As much as I love doing the crazy fun, like really intricate, like really colorful, bold looks, because I do, I also like to show what you could do for like a simple look because not everyone that's buying this palette is going to be as not advanced. I don't want to say it as like a skill level, but some people are not going to have the time. Some people are not looking to, they want to know that you can use this for intricate looks and easy looks. You can get quick, fun, really pretty looks out of this. And I like to show both. Um, I'm not a professional. I am a self taught, just makeup enthusiast. I am not a makeup artist. I don't get paid to do this. Um, so I just like to help out fellow makeup enthusiasts that are looking for some inspiration. And because I know I'm always looking for inspiration. So, on that note, let's see if I can bring my little vision to life over here. I'm going to start with a blending brush, and I'm going to take the shade, ooh, sorry if I just hit my camera. I'm going to take the shade Aster, which is this light pink right here, and I am going to put that in my crease. Also, I love that this palette has a mirror, but it is a rather large palette, and I don't hold up the mirrors of these big palettes, so I do like having a handheld mirror for a situation like this. Okay, because this is pastel, I did expect to have to build it up, but it is very, very, very pretty once it is built up. So I think this pink is beautiful on my crease right now. Okay, on a little bit of a smaller, slightly denser blending brush, I'm going to take the shade Hydrangea, which is like, it's actually like a pinky purple. Yeah, that one right there. And I'm going to also put that in the crease. Not blending it out like as much. I just kind of want to deepen the crease. I know with this palette being so light and pastel, as one would expect, it's going to be a really fantastic companion palette. If you do need any of those darker shades, like I have so many palettes that have blacks, dark purples, dark blues, dark greens. Those are going to be amazing to add in with this pastel palette, but I think you can still get a really pretty pastel look with still a little bit of dimension. It just won't have as much depth. But not every look needs to have a crazy amount of depth. Some looks can just be a pretty pink and green look. Okay, those were the two pinks that I wanted to use. So I think I'm going to take the shade Slipper Orchid, which is right there, right next to the shade that I plan on using, which is called Green Wizard. And I'm going to just throw that on the lid as like a green base. Also, what I love about a palette like this is that I can do a pink and green look, but it's going to look different from the pink and green look that I did last week that looked literally like a watermelon, where this one is so pastel and light and pretty and like floral that it's going to look completely different. Okay, so this is my first time ever using Bella Beaute bar, which I am so excited about. With advice from a friend, I am going to use my NYX glitter primer just because I was told that their shimmer shades can be a little bit more on the chunky side, and like just to be safe, I would like them to stay in place. As I've said before, I like to use my finger for my shimmer shades, so I am going to do that. Oh my god. Wow, that definitely is on the more chunky side. I am not mad about it though. It looks gorgeous. Okay. Can you see the pink like shift in that? I'm hoping it shows up. Okay, I'm just gonna take the shade right here, this white shade that I had pointed out before. It's called Astrantia, I think is how you say it. And I am going to put that in my inner corner. I am using a brush for that because no matter what, when I stick my fingers in my inner corner, I get shimmer everywhere. There's no way for me to fix that. I don't know how to, I don't know. I don't know how to do it, apparently. So funny. This almost looks exactly the same as the green because it's just a white with like the pink shift. I like it, but I was hoping it would look a little different. Maybe if I, well, now it just looks pink. So I'm not mad about that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the look. I'm not doing a full face of makeup today just because I am not going anywhere, and I do want to give my skin a like minute to breathe. So, but I probably will tomorrow or for the next look that I do with this palette. So I'll be right back. Okay, this is the final look. I did add a little white wing. I am kind of obsessed. It's kind of giving me, for some reason, like cherry blossom vibes, which I know seems off because cherry blossoms are definitely a different shade of pink. And then the green is like not really, I don't know. It just, that's the vibes it's giving me. But I am not mad at all with how this came out. I think it's so cute. This is not the first look I thought I would get out of this palette. I wasn't even thinking about pink and green until I opened it right like a little while ago and was like, okay, pink and green. So this is look number 1. Let me know what you think. And then who knows what's gonna come next, but I guess you're gonna find out in like probably 2 seconds what's coming. I don't even know what's coming. Yeah, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we are back for look number 2 with the Bella Beaute Bar Pastel Garden palette. So I put this sweatshirt on today. It is a tie-dye sweatshirt from Lucky. It has a bunch of pastel colors, and I was hoping that whatever I got out of this look today would match it. So that is what we're going for. I still have no idea what I want to do today. I'm just obsessed with this palette. I do love the look I created last time, so I'm going to try to steer clear of anything that resembles that. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I have primed with my P. Louise. I think I have an idea of what I would like to do now. So I am excited for this. I am loving this color story so much. I'm staring too hard, and sometimes I feel like I just need to like go for it and not think so much. Does that make sense? Because I feel like I overthink a lot of things, and I feel like that's not always necessary. I'm gonna go in. Okay, I am gonna take the shade Cornflower, which is right here. Oh, sorry, couldn't see that. And I'm gonna put that in my crease, but I'm only, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm only gonna do it about halfway because I want to do another color on the front half of my lid. I've been really loving like blurring things out like into a wing recently. I'm kind of just living for that, like, I keep wanting to call it smoked out, but it's not smoky because it's not like dark. It's just like blurred. I don't know how else to. Blended. It's like a blended wing. Although I'm getting crazy now. There's some kickback there. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Archangel, which is this yellow right here. I lied. It's this yellow right here. And I'm going to put that in the front half of my crease. I told myself I was going to stay away from the greens and pinks because that's what I did last time, and I basically just created my own green by blending these two together. There's a way around everything. No, I'm kidding. I do love green though. Green is my favorite color, but I try to mix it up with the colors because when I do too many of the same colors like back to back to back to back, I get bored. As much as I love doing makeup and I love color, color can still be boring if you're doing the same color over and over. Like if I was just doing a look with pink every single day, but it was like different shades, but it was like just pink. Like I'd get bored of that. And am I alone? here. Like, I want all the color options. I don't want like limited color. Like, when I say I want color, I want like all of the color. I want it all. I love color. Okay, I'm loving this yellow like so much. I mean, I know it's light and I know it's a pastel, but I feel like it's really showing up well. I feel like it's pretty pigmented. Um, and I'm very happy with how it's coming out. It probably does help that I did have like a P. Louise like colored-ish base on, or like light color base on, because I feel like that always helps with lighter colors, is to have like a light base on. Okay. I am going to take the shade Bluebell, which is this color right here, and I am going to put that in my outer corner. And I'm hoping, I know it's a pastel, but I'm hoping it's going to just give some dimension and deepen it a tad. It's also like a purpley blue, so I don't mind that. The shade Cornflower, I think, was gorgeous, so I'm very happy with how that came out. I feel like it added some dimension without it really being dark, but it's still like a different like shade of blue and like tone of blue. So I do feel like it added something. Okay, so I have decided that I am going to switch it up a little bit. Originally I was just gonna stick with the blues and yellows, but I'm gonna add the shade Aurora Crown, which is this orangey, peachy color, and I'm just gonna put that on the front half of my lid, and then we're gonna do some fun shimmers. So I love yellow and blue together, but I also love orange and blue together. Um, I just feel like, I mean, they are complementary colors on the color wheel, which I feel like most people know, but some people don't. Don't mind my dog. Okay, so we're gonna do two different shimmers. We're gonna do Japanese Rose right here, and then Sunset Rose, which is this. They're both stunning. So I am very excited for that. I can't decide which one I want to put where. I think maybe I'm gonna do the orange in the middle and then the yellow in the front, or should I do yellow in the middle and then the orange up front? My original plan was yellow in the middle and orange up front, so I feel like that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm trying to decide if I should put glitter glue down or not. I feel like the consensus with Bella Beaute Bar was yes to glitter primer, so I'm just gonna do that really quickly. Oh, apparently my glitter primer, so of course not in focus, is like exploding. I love that for myself. All right, I'm gonna start with the yellow. Freaking stunning. Yes. Oh my goodness, there's so many different like colors reflecting in here. There's like pink and blue in there too. That's insane. And then I'm gonna go in with Sunset Rose. Look at how peachy and light that is. Shut up right now. You see how like metallic and like wet that looks right now? I am shook. So the consensus is that Sunset Rose is extremely metallic. And I think it would be absolutely stunning on its own, but I didn't want this look to be that metallic-y. So I put Japanese Rose, which is the yellow shimmer, I put that over the Sunset Rose, and I think that did the trick. There is a decent amount of glitter fallout on my face right now. Which, I mean, I haven't done my base yet, so that's probably was smart of me. So even with the glitter glue, you're still gonna get a little bit of fallout, but I think this glitter looks amazing. Okay, I am going to do my base and probably my eyeliner, and then I'll come back and we're gonna do the lower lash line. All right, I am back. Base is done. I still feel, I keep saying this, I still feel a little orange, so I'm working on that. If you don't know, it's been like a journey, a foundation journey. And I think the two things that I'm putting together right now are just not working together. So I'm gonna have to figure that part out. But today's not the day because I gotta go. Okay, so since we took away all of the orange that was going on, I'm going to do my lower lash line with this color Coral Bell and then blend it out with the light peachy color that I had used on my lid before I covered it. I like to use this little Urban Decay like dual ended that comes like in their palettes. I like to use that for my lower lash line just because for me it's the easiest thing to like put a, not even like a messy line, but like instead of taking like an angled brush, like a angled like liner brush, instead of taking like an angled liner brush, I feel like, because that gives such a harsh line, that this gives at least a little bit of like a smudgy line, and then it's easier for me to like blend it out. I took the shade Aura Crown, which is the light peachy. Okay, I'm going to finish up my eyes and my lips, and I will come back with the final look. All right, guys, here's the final look. What do you think? I did add Elli J Beauty, can't speak, in the shade Lemonade in my waterline. That is the yellow in my waterline. And then my lip combo is KVD Beauty in the shade Lolita for my lip liner. And then this Glamlight Barbie lipstick that I just realized does not have like an individual shade name. It was from one of the lip kits, and it's like a really pretty like pink with like glitter. It does have a tiny bit of my lip liner still on it, but it's a very pretty pink. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Super, super gorgeous. So it really just kind of added some like glitter. I absolutely love it, and I really love this look. So we have one more look to do, and I'm super excited, and then I will tell you my thoughts. So this is my first time using Bella Beaute bar, and I would love to give you my thoughts. So stay tuned for more, which you're going to see in like 2 seconds. Hi guys, we are back for look number 3 with the Bella Beaute bar Pastel Garden Palette. I did put on a purple sweatshirt because the colors that I haven't used so far are pretty much these like tealy greens down here, and then the like purples. Like I did pink and green, I did blue and yellow. So I'm thinking I might just do some like teal and purple. What are we thinking? Well, we're gonna figure it out as we go, so let's get into it. Alright, I am going to preface a couple things by saying if I sound a little nasally or if I'm like sniffling, my allergies are like kicking my butt right now, and I don't feel the greatest, but I don't feel sick. You know what I mean? Like allergies are so weird. My eyes were super itchy, but I think I had something in one of my eyes because now it feels better. Also, number 2 is if you see some like pink right here, the eyeshadow I was wearing yesterday stained my eye, and only one of it, and only in that spot. So it is what it is. I'm hoping it doesn't affect how my makeup turns out today, but we shall see. But we're gonna roll with it. I feel like that's my go-to. Like if I don't know what's going on, we're just gonna roll with it. So let's go. All right, I'm gonna start off by taking the shade Love in Mist, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. And this is just, I'm pretty sure, a Wet n Wild brush that I've had for literally years, but I don't know if I've ever used it because it looks way too white for me to have used it in the past. All right, I am going to take this shade right here. It is Lady's Mantle, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner. I did have to put more of this shade on than I was expecting to try and cover up the pink, which you can definitely still see through, but I am hoping that this next step will help with that. And I'm thinking I might do a cut crease. I haven't done one in so long, so I'm thinking that might be the way to go with this look. Although this look has already changed for the plan that I had. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Okay, I did have a little bit of technical difficulties, so let's hope this is working. I mean, if not, then that's gonna suck for me later. Alright, I'm gonna do a cut crease. So I'm taking more of my P. Louise base, and I'm gonna take a small little flat brush, and I'm doing like a half cut crease. I know people tend to like put it somewhere and then look up, but that doesn't like, I don't know, that doesn't really work for me. I do have hooded eyes though, for sure, so I definitely have to go like above my crease. I'm trying to get this like a straight line here. It's not really quite working. Alright, definitely not the best cut crease I've ever done, but like I said, I haven't done one in a while. So cut me some slack. And second of all, I didn't want to mess with it anymore because I literally was getting too into it, and I would just keep messing it up more. So I'm gonna take the shade Lavender, and I am going to put that in that space that I just carved out. And I'm thinking now maybe this look will be a little bit closer to what I thought it would, but probably not. This is a really pretty shade. Hope it's showing up on camera. Because it is very light. I'm going to blend the two of them together, but I'm not going to focus too much on it because I do plan on putting some shimmer. Okay, I am going to take the shade Fairy Thimble, which is this one right here. And it's like a tealy blue green, but it has like a shift of purple to it. So I'm hoping that will like tie in everything, and we're just gonna go for it. That is the shade right there. Super pretty. I'm not gonna put glitter glue down because I just don't have the patience for it right now. Oh, I probably should have put glitter glue down. Immediately, like, massive fallout. Okay, it's okay. Wow. That is super pretty. I went into this thinking I was gonna use like a purple shimmer, but there's really only like a pinky purple, a dark bluish purple, and then a purpley green. So I did throw the purpley green shade called Pansy in my inner corner, and I think it looks amazing. So I am just gonna finish up my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay, so this shimmer is gorgeous. I did have all intentions of doing like a purple shimmer somewhere, but there's only like a pinky purple, there's like a dark like blue purple, and then there's a green purple that I did put on my inner corner. It's the shade Pansy. So I am going to clean this up a little bit, and then I will come back to do the lower lash line. Okay, it might not look different at all because I really just wanted to try and get some of the glitter fall out, but I didn't really get most of it, so it's fine. It's fine. I don't care at this point. I'm going to take the darkest purple shade, which is the shade Iris, right here. And I am going to put that on my lower lash line. I use this, I say it often, I use this Urban Decay brush. It's like a smudgy brush. It came in one of the palettes. Actually, this one specifically came in the electric palette. I like it for my lower lash line because it's like a smudgy brush and it doesn't give that like harsh, like straight line that you have to then try to like blend out. It kind of like it puts it there and like kind of buffs it out at the same time. That's just my preference, honestly. You can literally use whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can do your makeup however you want. There are no rules but your rules. So I've started to just kind of live by that because I know I do my makeup different than other people do their makeup, and then there's some people that do their makeup similarly to me. Or if I see someone doing their makeup a way that I like, I will try that. Um, I feel like there's no right and wrong when it comes to makeup. Like you can literally do if something is working for you, do it. If it's not working for you, switch it up, do something else, try something else. It's all about like self-expression, and I do feel like I mean, I'm not a huge like beauty influencer, so I do feel sometimes a little like unnoticed, but that's okay. I like the way I do my makeup, and that's really all that matters. And I do it for myself, and I do it for fun because I love makeup. So, yeah, I don't know why I just went off on that little tangent, but I did, so you're welcome. I'm gonna take the shade Love and Mist again, and which is the shade, the same like light greeny minty shade that I blended into my crease, and I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit, but also like connect it to this outer portion of green. I don't really, it's not a wing. I just kind of like was blowing this out here. I've been really liking a more like diffused look recently versus just like I like using, I feel like when I do that, I'm definitely covering my eye. I'm so sorry. I feel like when I use precision tape, like I like using precision tape, like, but only sometimes. Like I like that like stark line, but then at the same time, like looks like this where it's like just blown out and like there's literally eyeshadow everywhere. I don't know why, but I really, 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 I really like it. I don't know. I think it looks, also, again, I think it looks good on me. The precision tape, I feel like I put it in the wrong place sometimes. So like the line will be super like straight, almost like outwards. And then I am trying to like draw liner to like match that, but it doesn't look the best for my eye shape when it's that shape of eyeliner. Especially because I have two different like lids. So this eyebrow, if you would notice, is down a lot more than this one. And it's because I can do that. I mean, I don't know why it's why, but like if this was up just a little bit, it would be a whole different story. But when you look at both of my eyes, this one droops a little lower. So it's hard for me to get my eyeliner to match perfectly because I have to like look at them side by side and make sure like they're matching. Otherwise, I'll have one going whoop and one going like right out. I don't care. I make it work. Honestly, that's all you really can do is make do with what you got, and I feel like I've been doing a decent job, so I am not complaining. Can anyone do like their lower lash line or their like mascara without like their mouth wide open? I would like to know. Asking for me, because I can't. I don't know why. It's so hard. This is giving such mermaid vibes that I did not expect it to give. Another little technical difficulty. Anyway, this is giving like crazy mermaid vibes, and I'm so here for it. So I'm gonna finish this up. My battery's almost gonna die on my phone, so we're gonna do this quick. Okay, this is the final look. I am obsessed with this. I did throw on some of my Luxby Aesthetics gloss in the shade Unigasm. It looks gorgeous by itself. It will look gorgeous on literally any lipstick. This is amazing. I am just like, this is giving such mermaid vibes, and I'm literally dying over here. I'm so excited. I absolutely love this palette so far. Um, I will say there are a lot of shades that seem to be kind of similar. Um, so I guess just like choose wisely when you're using them together. And then I would definitely say that most of the shimmers in here need a glitter glue. They are a tad flaky, but gorgeous nonetheless. And I absolutely can't wait to keep using this palette. I think it's amazing for summer and spring. Um, I This is my first experience with Bella Beaute bar, so this is also a first impression. Um, and so far, love. I absolutely love it. Um, Unfortunately, I think when I'm posting this palette's no longer available, but I know they are releasing a new palette fairly soon. I think it's like a soft glam or like a soft neutral glam, something along those lines. So be sure to check them out. Like, keep an eye on them. I think they're doing really nice things. So yeah, if you want to follow me along on this makeup journey that I am on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as Mermaid Hair Donut Care, like donut care. Um, and I would love for you to subscribe if this is something that you are interested in. I love doing palettes reviews. I love doing first impressions. I love ranking, all that stuff. There's always more makeup content to come. So stay tuned. Bye.